Hello, Taurus. Thank you for coming for your spiritual ascension read. This reading is going to be focusing on the initiation you're going through at this time, and I'll give you all the components that is pertaining to this ascension. All right, so let's get started here. And what do I want to say? Yeah, let's get started. You need to know that I'm using the divine or the creator or what you call God or divine force, mind, the universe, whatever the omnipotent, omnipresent is to you. All right, some of you is your higher self, some of you is your ancestors. All of what you think that divine is who I'm channeling for this read. Okay, so I call on the divine to step in and do this spiritual initiation for the sun sign of Taurus. Thank you so much, my Taurus. Alright, if any of this resonates with you, please subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment, okay? Alright, it helps me to pick up your energy, but it also helps me to grow my channel. Alright, thank you for being here. Let's get it. So divine, what initiation is the Taurus going through? I'll be pulling 3 different cards that tell us about your initiation, and I'll pull a whole bunch of information about that all pertains to it. Okay, so one more shuffle for the Taurus. So you have the star born. All right. With that egg there, it looks like a whole new seed, a whole new beginning of something inside of you that's sprouting out. But I'm not going to jump into conclusions till I get the rest of the initiation here, okay? Because it might all connect. So we're going to go into the Akashic. Divine permits us the entrance to the Akashic to get more information on this initiation for the Taurus. Please and thank you. What initiation, spiritual initiation, is the Taurus going through at this time? One more shuffle. There you go, it flew out. We have the scribe. Okay. Starting to look like a rider. Okay. Let's get the last one. That we're tapping into the Divine Mother, Goddess Isis. Spiritual initiation deck, oracle deck. What initiation is the Taurus collective going through at this time? One more. Okay, this turned over. The truth's unveiled. So just by looking at the cards, I feel like this was a hidden aspect of most of you Tauruses that you didn't know, that you may have been clairaudient and you already know that, developed that quite a bit. But I feel like there's a side to you that's coming out, especially during this Pisces season. It's really like igniting to you that you are meant to write things. You have the truth in you. You have quite a bit to share with humanity. Some of you, this may translate to writing, like I said, or speaking, or doing some sort of oracle work. Okay, so I'm going to look at the meanings of the cards to give us more information. This is just me looking at it and what is coming into my mind, you know, just as a reader. So let's get more info for you, and it will make everything add up quite easily and more clearer for us. Okay, when it comes to my spiritual ascension read, I like to get it all in. So you need to chill, take a seat, be ready, be open-hearted to hear this if it's resonating already. All right, just with what I said. Okay, oh man. So the starborn, when it's operating in the light, is a light, trusting, vibrant, aimed, feeling of misalignment, loss of longing when it's in the dark. Okay, what else can I say here? Let me get into it. The divine child, the starborn, the destined. Okay, I told you, the divine child, the starborn, the destined. This is like in your destiny, you know, in a way, to get to this point. This initiation is a whole new you embracing your divinity here. All right, that's what I'm getting from those words. An elusive yet radiant aspect of the self. The starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, all right, whether vaginal or surgical, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself towards a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. You got that? That is like a direct message for you to do, all right? This is about you looking at your birth chart, talking to your parents, you know, if you have to, if they are any way spiritually inclined. If not, look at your birth chart very well, study it, the natural one, and gain some insights there. Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than a series of logistics. Read the story of the three fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. I've always felt like the starborn was like the third house, was like the child, like, you know, mother and father and the child. It's like you can put it in any mythological concept, from Egypt to the Asians to whoever. It's always the mother, child, and the mother, the father, and the child. All right, I don't even want to get into the religious aspect where they've taken the woman out. I don't want to get into that because that would change my whole energy in this read. So there is no child without the mother, period. No matter how anybody tries to make it seem like it's a masculine world out here. Anyway, so this is like the energy here. I feel like a new birth of yourself, of awareness is emerging, right? Like I already said, I have a feeling it has a lot to do with all of this. So let's go ahead. With this being said, you knowing that your destiny, an aspect of your destiny is reawakened inside of you, and it's connected to your how do you call it, your initiation. That's enough for now. Let me move on and look at the scribe here to get us more information so we can connect all the dots to what initiation this is, which I've already kind of given you a gist of it, but let's get more detailed. This card indicates a great upsweep in mind and steady for you. If there is if there's any subject with which you would like to acquaint or reacquaint yourself to do so. It's not just for the sake of study, although that's always a good thing. This period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change your life, or even change the world opportunity. Just as the Wright brothers began by studying the flight patterns of birds, you can rise up on the wings of discovery now. There may be a teacher or even an entire school that can help you with this upliftment. Be sure to seek out the right person, right, or place of learning. You could also become a writer or a teacher yourself as this at this time, elevating and contributing to others. If you are involved in any legal matters, there is a person who can help you with this. Let your great vision guide you to him or her. This could also be a time when you might find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, or books. Notice what compels you and be sure to answer the call. See that? Be sure to answer the call. That is the thing inside that I'm hearing, you know. So this aspect of you, this new star, this aspect of your destiny that is ignited through your initiation is something that is bringing out this writer in you, like I already said, right? So you are an oracle, you hear, you're connected, your clairaudience is on point, and that is why this is happening here. The revelation of Isis, truths unveiled. Let me get the last one. Okay, so you kind of have an idea of where this is going. Normally when I tap into any sort of scribe, it's always almost connected to Geminis, but for some reason, since I started doing tarot, for my Tauruses, you always end up I don't know, the Taurus that is comes to my channel are meant to be riders. Okay, they are meant to be riders, and it's continuing all these years that I've been into tarot. It still keeps bringing that up. All right, so the energy hasn't changed for me in a way, but from time to time I get into that where I feel like some of you Tauruses, your sun may be in the 12th house or in the 3rd house. Okay, that's why that watch my stuff, or even your North Node. I'm even inclined to say Mars might be in any of the written houses, which is 3rd or 9th. I may be off though. So for the last initiation card here that we have is the Revelation of Isis, Truths Unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are truly deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you. When you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you, right? You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. It is wise to trust your inner feeling rather than being convinced by outward appearance. There is a situation in your life, especially involving relationships, where something is not as it's been made out to be. To avoid undue suffering later on, Isis guides you to truth and revelation now. So I feel like you are gaining more intuitive abilities, right? That allows you to see people for who they truly are, no matter how they present themselves, how they speak it, how they whatever. You feel it, you hear it, and you can even teach it, write it, how to tap into this aspect of oneself, to use your intuitive senses, your abilities to figure things out. Okay, and I feel like the more this initiation unfolds in your life, the more you become so connected to this aspect of yourself where it can even lead you to write or to teach people how to even do this. Okay, by tapping into, you know, that oracle within and being able to listen to that and follow that and not doubt yourself, you know. So I really like this initiation for you. It's an upgrade in your intuitive abilities and in your clairaudience, psychic sense. Okay, but this is part of your destiny. It's written for you to go through this initiation, honestly. And it's like you are getting born or reborn, literally. Even with the name Starborn tells me that some of you, this aspect of this initiation is meant to put you on the map. Okay, there's some star qualities to this energy, this vibration that you're stepping into or that you're already into, because this is what you're going through now. So you would know by now in this part of the read whether you're really in this initiation or not. And once again, it's like if you're not going through spiritual process, this reading is really not for you, you know. So those who know. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get more information for you. I want to see how this is all translating in your chakras and what you're gaining because of this initiation, besides what you know, becoming a powerful writer and a teacher, clairaudient, intuitive. Let's see how this is translating into through your chakras, right? Through that physical soul body, that energy. All right. So divine, what are the Taurus gaining because of this initiation through their chakras? Show me more. I saw money chakra. I saw inspiration chakra, which is the I will take that. Okay, so your dreams are enhanced and your creativity is enhanced. Okay, this is the third eye chakra. So a lot of messages and guidance is coming through your third eye chakra, especially at night when you sleep. This is more intuition for you, more clairvoyance and clairaudience, all of your senses heightening through dreams. Okay, definitely your imagination is getting wild, right, and open and more expressive. Why? Because you are definitely that scribe, right, and your connections is deepening with people because you're starting to look at people, you know, from the soul level. With this type of gift, you see people through people, not what they are showing you. So this is in the stage where it's also opening your heart chakra to a point where you are starting to see elements of yourself in others and others elements in you, but also it's like what everybody's role is, okay, in that surrounds you, but you not feeling alone at the same time, because how can you tap into someone so much? That phenomenon alone tells you that we're all connected somehow. And if I can read you and I'm all the way here in California, you know, that should tell you that it's not that big. The world is very small, right? We are all interconnected. And I feel like this is the aspect of you that is also igniting because of this gift, right? You can tap into others very well. And it's all because of your psychic abilities here. You see what I mean? So let me get, more information for you. This throat chakra creativity, I feel like for you with this scribe thing, is going to come out in so many ways, especially talking in your mind and writing how you feel is going to come out that way quite a bit, because we have to get it to what your initiation is. It's becoming that powerful scribe, that oracle, that speaker, that teacher, you know. So this is where all this is kind of taking you to. You're going to be doing a lot of creative writing that is going to be very inspiring if you're not already doing it. It's going to open doors for people's minds to expand and start to imagine what life could be. You know, you set fire in people's minds with your words and what you're going to write and all that stuff. And I really like it. You know, I really like it for you. You're also going to know quite a bit about people in your dream, messages about other people. I know how that feels, because for me, anybody around me, I dream about them from time to time, especially this Pisces season. I'm seeing so much of the people around me that honestly, I'm tired. I don't even want to see it anymore. You know, that's part of the thing, because it's like you see some things and it's like you don't even want to know. Really, it's like you don't want to know, but that's the door that you've opened. That's part of you being connected to everybody. That should tell you that everybody is about you and you are about everybody. You're not by yourself, and that's the connection energy that I was already talking about, right? So I really like this energy for you, my Tauruses, and I hope that you're enjoying this initiation at this time. Let's go ahead and get more info for you. Okay, so what are you learning specifically because of this initiation, my Tauruses? Divine, what is the Tauruses learning because of this initiation? Besides all that I have told you, let's see what else shows up for you. What are you learning? Okay, publicity. Something about, I told you about the star bond, detachment also. Okay, underneath the deck, practicality. Makes sense. Okay, so you are learning what it takes to really be out there. You're learning what you need to do and how to do it where it attracts publicity to you. You're learning something about being out in the open. You're learning that you're a star. You see, another thing that's pointing to a star born. All right, the star. There's something about you that's meant to be seen. Okay, I see the star symbol everywhere. Even in the dreams, there's the star there. All right, the six-pointed star. It's everywhere here. You tap into divine messages and you bring it to the physical plane. I feel like the more you speak, the more you write, it is going to bring you a lot of publicity. I told you, you have some star qualities going on. You're also learning that you have to detach. As much as you know from people, you have to gain this, how do you call it? You have to gain strength with your emotions by learning the act of detachment with the people that are around you. If you detach, you find this a little bit more smoothly, like the Aquarians are able to. You know, they can love you from afar. That's how Aquarians are. They can detach from you. Sometimes you won't even know they love you because of how well they stay to themselves, you know. But that doesn't mean that they are not connected to you. That doesn't mean that they don't understand you. It's a matured way of controlling your emotions. You know, learning detachment will definitely give you peace of mind and allow you to be able to sustain this information that you get about people, feelings, and, you know, all the intuitive edges that you get. So it is going to actually end up being a protective shield for you if you learn the art of detachment. In other words, don't take on so much of other people's feelings, the way they behave and all that. You know, love them from afar. Love them, but give them what they need to hear. You know, it's like, that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about that. If you allow other people to run you down emotionally, you're not going to survive it. You're not going to survive it. I also feel like looking at these, it's like the Leo house with the Aquarius opposition. It's like energies here with the Aquarius thing. I also feel like detached from the type of, you know, publicity that you get, period. If you're in the public eye, things are going to come. Publicity is publicity. Some publicity is negative, some is positive. It's a mixture of it, you know, and whatever. You need to learn how to detach to be able to handle it. That's what I'm also getting, because it's like it's in opposition to you, but it is something that is going to be helpful to the idea that, you know, you are meant to be in the public eye somewhat. Okay, so don't allow them or any sort of external forces to affect the fact that you are meant to be to shine. You're meant to stand out. Okay, but the detachment is what's going to help you. It's my point here. So the earlier you learn that, the better. No, yeah, okay. So you are learning something here about your initiation. Okay, you're preparing yourself for this. Let's move on. We have quite a bit to handle here. So we're going to look at the spiritual and physical ability that you've totally grounded to the point that you embody this to the point that you can actually even make money off of. First, I'm going to look at the physical, and then I'll look at the spiritual, okay, that you've grounded heavily within yourself. Okay, this is like you're a master of this skill, all right, that you can even make money out of. Let's look at it from the physical perspective for the Tauruses. Okay, there you go. Transformation, death, coming from the ashes. You know how to rebrand, recreate yourself, go through endings and come up better than that. It's like you're, you know, it's like, yeah, and you are the magician. I told you what I'm saying here. Death and magician is like ending and beginning. You know how to manifest your life. You know even how to tweak the situation, your manifestations to your liking. It's like you know how to manifest, and you can see the mistakes in your manifestation style or whatever it is that you're doing. Let's say you're reinventing your style, something as simple as the way you dress. All right, you know, you are able to just shut down, go and buy new clothes and all that. But in the process of you putting your things together, you see what works and what doesn't work. Maybe that purple lipstick didn't work well with that dress, you know, but maybe when you were doing it, you didn't realize it. So you go out and maybe you know, suddenly you start to feel something. You realize that, oh, I think this was a little awkward. So you know how to go back and say, okay, next time I'll use this color. So that's what I mean by this art. And you manipulating your manifestation underneath the deck here. So you know how to go and tweak the mistakes and make it better. See what I mean? So this is like telling me, you know, rising from the ashes, transforming endings into new beginnings, and gaining more power to manifest the dream life. This is a God energy, if you ask me. It is only divine power. And it makes sense with the starborn. It's like a birth of new aspect of you can come out anytime. And this alone is something that most people don't know how to do. Most people don't even know how to rise from the dead. Like once something chaotic happens in their life, they go down and they stay there. They are never able to come into this God power anymore. But you are a pro at this. So how do you get people? How do you turn this into business? This is probably through your scribe. Teaching people how to rise from the ashes, to kill an aspect of themselves that doesn't work for them, and rise into their God power, their manifestation power. Realize what they can put together on their own, how they can create their own reality. This is how you can make money. So are you going to write ebooks? What are you going to do? Speak it? How do you bring manifestation, divine power into people? How do you make them see that they can rise from anything? It doesn't matter what it is, even dead. Like, you know, metaphorically, what I mean by death. You know what I mean? Like they can rebirth into something. They can become that phoenix. How do you do that? How do you do that? So that is how you can extend yourself into business if you want to make money. And this sounds like something you need to write. Definitely, right? Something you need to express. Even your own lifestyle should, people around you should pick up this about you, that you never fall on your face too long. And if you fall, it's like you never fell. It's like a cat. You don't fall on your back, you don't fall on your face, you fall on your feet somehow, because you kind of spring right back up, and most people should see this vibration in you. All right, it should be translating that way, and they probably need you to be some sort of mentor, and you can be that mentor for them and show them that it's never the end, because you are God and you are infinite and you're omnipresent, and you have, those energies, that divine energy is in you. If you want to see your life like that, it will be like that for you. If you want to operate from your lower vibration, then you remain there, down there, waiting for savior, but you can save yourself, sort of. That's the energy that I'm getting. And I don't know how you're going to do this, but I've told you a few things, especially through your initiation. It's all about that writing, soul connection. The spiritual ability that you've gained here is you feel that gratitude, okay? You know how to practice living in gratitude, being content, and also like connecting with people truly on the soul, like the scanning of people and knowing who they truly are instead of what they are saying to you. You can do it easily. It's like this is something that you probably do and don't realize that you are powerful at it. It's like going to the store and naturally telling who this person is by them, even the way they walked in, you can just tell that, okay. What have you mastered spiritually? Spiritual gifts here. Scanning people from the soul, connecting with people on the soul level. And this could even come in romantic relationships where you love so hard and they don't know why. Where you get your sense of, love from. A Taurus will love you properly. That's a Venus child. Okay, you can't play with Venus child when it comes to love. They know you know how to love properly. Power of an empathy, mind focus, all right. Power of an empath, empathy. So this is like you love from the heart, right? You are an empath naturally. You know how to focus your mind. If you don't know how to do this, you're not going through an ascension, because this is the only way your third eye opens. Is to meditate and focus on your third eye for long periods of time, and then eventually you start to see the colors, then it starts to open and then turns into images. You start to get the flashes, but if you don't know how to focus, you can't do it, and you're a master at it. So I know that the flower power, it's like you can even use that flower, so I feel like you are already awoke, and this is just an aspect of yourself that is emerging here. See what I mean? And I feel like what you need to be doing to strengthen yourself, to continue meditating and focusing on your mind there. But with the soul connection, continue to scan people, continue to try people that you don't know, that somebody else knows, that will know the actual information, and just kind of practice scanning people. Because I want to say what you need to be practicing more of every day. You should pray and say thank you to the universe, divine, and all that, to be able to enhance and continue to keep your gifts flowing. But I also feel like for this soul connection is what I'm going to, because I know you know how to meditate already. You're naturally an empath. You need to cleanse your energy so you're not carrying other people's stuff by practicing the detachment and all that, right? You understand that already. So but I feel like this is the particular practice that you need to do. I'm also seeing clearing the sacred space. So always clear your energy, like I said, cleansing, saging, spiritual baths, all that stuff, right? Using gemstones. But also, I feel like this is the one I want to read, because this is really connected to your initiation, where you can tap into people easily and tell who they truly are on a soul level. So I'll read this one for you, and this should be the practice you should be doing if you're not always doing it, to help you to strengthen your gifts. Okay, so I'm answering a couple of questions in this same thing here. Let me see. So try to relate to them. So this card encourages you to appreciate and see people on a soul level. This will help you to express the love through your heart and experience interactions with others as a soul. It may be somewhat hard at times, especially when meeting difficult people, but what you are doing is trying to make soul to soul connection. Try to relate to them from a divine perspective. That's the clue there. All right, instead of responding purely by what your eyes see or your ears hear. By doing so, you will see the real person and appreciate the good that's inside each and every one of us. Occasionally, that divinity, that goodness that you know is there may be buried deep due to past hurts, perspective, protective layers, or life conditioning. Seeing others as a soul first will help you to open up your heart so that you have a better connection with people here. In doing so, your compassion will significantly enhance your spiritual connections to those in the spirit world also. So it's like, it's not so much of something that you can like sit down and constantly do, but the best example I can give you is when somebody's talking to you, asking for your advice. When you are around people, try to see beyond what they are doing. Try to look at what's behind the scenes. See their motives. See it from a soul perspective. That's how you start. Seeing their motives, seeing why somebody is doing something, studying their patterns. Try to understand them from childhood, all that stuff. If you can do that, it's like reading people almost psychologically, but also intuitively, and then taking it as far as seeing them as, this is the type of soul this person is. By reading them, some of you will do this by looking at people's birth charts. But what if you can't do that? You can only, like get in front of people and hear them, right? And hear them in a different sense. By being open. You can even tell yourself, naturally, I want to know what is truly, who this person truly is before you start conversating. You can do it silently. You don't have to even voice it out. And I'm telling you, you are going to be listening, but you're also going to be listening, the other way. So I feel like that's the practice that needs to be happening to keep you strong on your spiritual path. Okay. Let's look at what unexpected changes or obstacle is coming to you, or that you are enduring or going through because of this spiritual ascension. What is the unexpected change or obstacle? Spirit divine, what is the unexpected? Okay, what about the confusion? Or what about this? What is this? What is changing about? Okay, tell me more. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you, this initiation is put you into this space where you have been stressed out a little bit because you find it hard to trust people. For one, people confuse you. You feel like you don't get what you deserve. You're generous and you don't get it back, right? And this has pulled you inwards, where you don't want to work with other people. You don't really want to be open. It's like you have trust issues with people. See what I mean? You have trust issues. You don't want to collaborate. You're not even motivated to do it because you've been lacking, that give back. Like that you give and no, they don't give you back what you think you deserve. It has been confusing for you, for a long time. But I feel like you are getting into this space where maybe you're going to start realizing that maybe you're choosing to see it this way. But what you need to see is that maybe you shouldn't focus on what you're not getting back as much. That's what I feel. You shouldn't focus on and let it affect you of what you're not getting back. But rather open up more even and try to work with them, whoever, or like play your part, or even there's endless ways of you doing this without shutting yourself off because maybe you're not receiving what you get, what you put out. Okay, I also feel like for some of you who are not willing to work with others, this is changing. Some of you realize that it's time for you to team up with others if you really want to put yourself out there. You handling things alone it's probably not been working. All right, because you can do it. You can do it, but I feel like you've been hurt. You have trust issues. You don't know who's telling you the truth most of the time. And this all boils down to your initiation, where you're going to start getting to know people from the soul level, right? You're going to tap into their true motives and intentions, right? And I feel like with that ability emerging, this confusion surrounding people, working with people that you feel don't deserve you because you are generous and they're not giving back, it's all going to change. Because you're going to know people for who they are as soon as they get in front of you talking about, I want to do this with you, pertaining to maybe this book or something you want to put out, the publicity, all that stuff. It's going to work itself out as soon as you start looking at people from their soul level. So this intuitive aspect that is rising is going to open doors for you in a way where you'll be able to start trusting again. You'll be able to open up to working with others again instead of like isolating, not even feeling motivated to do it, you know. Yeah, because I feel like in some ways you may be holding yourself back because of trust issues, all right, and people not giving you what you deserve, you know, and that has made you pull back a lot. It's like it's a trust issue. And so it's like, yeah, you felt defeated a lot of times, being used a lot of times, especially, you know, not agreeing with people that you connect with, going through some horrible romantic situations. All this has affected you and hurt you. You've had to walk away quite a bit in relationships, getting used, you know, by people, and not giving back to you has made you really like reserved and confused a lot of times. Like, I don't know who to trust, who to believe, who to work with, what to join with, blah blah blah. Like, it has caused blocks in trusting and believing and working with others, you know. But it's something that needs to heal, and one of the ways you're going to heal that is, for one, practicing the detachment that you've been told to do, but also starting to utilize this initiation that you're going through by looking at people from the soul level. Once you start looking at people from the soul level, it will release a lot of resentment. It will heal you in some ways, all right? Because spiritual initiation is also innately a healing path, naturally. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Okay, this is going to change. This obstacle of blocks of, yeah, it's going to change. I want to see who's in your energy field or who's coming in your energy field because of this initiation. Let me start speeding up this read a little bit. Divine, who's in Taurus's initiation because of this? Who's come to Taurus's energy field or is because of this initiation? The sun is on your side, so a lot of clarity. The publicity and the sun is like you being seen, all right, you being noticed, recognized for your gifts or something like that. But the sun also illuminates and brings you that clarity and information. The moon is there and the moon even came upside down. So I'm telling you, it's like whatever is hidden, especially with the truth unveiled about people around you, is going to all make sense. It's going to start, you're going to start seeing people for who they truly are, right? For who they truly are. Because it will come through your dreams. You will intuitively know. A lot of fire here. So passion is energies that is coming. Reignition of your passions and desires to do this is going to, you know, come up for you. Any people in particular? You see, it's mental focus, mental. Yeah, this is all the planets that are like taking charge and, you know, like really hanging strong because of this initiation. All right, so your everything about you that makes you Taurus through the sun, Taurus sun, whatever that says, which is what your finances, your possessions, what you value, all those things is going to be illuminated even clearer for you through the sun. And whatever is hidden about these situations that affect you as a Taurus, you know, is going to be exposed. And your love connections and people that are in your life for the wrong reasons, all is going to be exposed to you because the sun is here, right? And the moon is upside down. So hidden information will not happen for you. And this is all because of what? This initiation. You'll be able to see people for who they truly are from the soul level. And I'm telling you, this psychic ability is going to cut out a lot of mess and deceptive people from your life. I feel like you're going to lose a lot of friendships, or, lovers, those kind of things. You're going to see through these people's intentions quite easily. All right, that's the good side to all of this that I really like for you. Let's look at what it's transforming too. Quickly, what is transforming in your life because of this initiation? What is transforming on your spiritual path? All right, what is transforming? Oh, yeah, being wounded, being caught up in your head. You're going through healing. Yeah, you've been suffering in silence. I'm hearing suffering in silence, persevering through your hardships, feeling alone. See, I see loneliness, okay, and overthinking everything in your head and feeling powerless. It's all transforming. You're healing that. And this was flipped over and I didn't really take it, but now I took it, and guess what that is? That's a 6 of Wands. So this is you overcoming your mental stress traps, and what I'm telling you, feeling powerless, feeling like your faith is being tested, feeling alone. All that you're healing from, you're going to overcome it. This is transforming into a very successful you. And I know that it is in your energy field because of the death and the Magus card, the Magician card. That tells me that you know how to overcome your obstacles, rising into a place of recognition. I still see this is also telling me about the star energy. You are some sort of star. You are meant to be seen. You cannot hide. You have something to do with the public. Look, self-love. Loving yourself and putting yourself first and feeling that love from the universe also. Alright, from divine is on your side. But you're definitely transforming. You're definitely transforming all this pain and healing, all this stuff I said into a victory. You're definitely healing all this. And you're going to start loving yourself unconditionally. Introspect a lot. Alright, so I like what you're transforming in your life. Okay, because of this initiation, it's putting you in a more powerful space. Okay, I want to see how you can help humanity. I already talked about that, so we're going to move on. Well, let me see what shows up with that. How you can help humanity with this. And then I'll look at your spiritual team. And also what is hidden on your spiritual path. How can you help humanity with this? Ostentation. Okay. Resistance. This is all your energy. Wow, and Saturn. I feel like you can help people start seeing what they value most. You are going to help people to focus on their financial, by showing them how to be a good Taurus, pretty much. Because Taurus, a real true Taurus, is about dedication, duty, working hard to attain their financial goals, security. Alright, something about you manifesting the life that you want. You can branch into a space of abundance and helping people find true value in what they find value in. Alright, so helping them to acquire their second house is what you can do with your initiation. Alright, helping them to learn some financial education and how to stay persistent on their financial goals to attain that financial status or whatever that they desire, so that they don't end up becoming some sort of a charity case. But even in this case, I'm also reading it as you can help people to help others that are in need by them raising their vibration to manifest the abundance that they desire in their life, by doing what they value most. Alright, and attaining that wealth and not trying to cut corners and actually literally doing the work needed, using your spiritual power to get there, obviously, in using your spiritual and physical powers combination. to get the financial abundance and what you value most. It can happen for you without cutting corners, without playing the game or anything of that sort. So this is what I'm seeing here. Like, that's how you can help people. And I feel like you do great at it. You do really great at it. You can write spiritual ways of creating abundance, and mixing it with what practical things. It's like I can see how this can all go in, where you are some sort of mentor here. See, now we can look at what is hidden on your spiritual path at this time. So this is about hidden forces, where I'm tapping into the demonic tarot to see what is hidden in your energy field as well. There is no spirituality without hidden forces. There is no negatives without positives. It doesn't exist. So don't think that because you're spiritual, you don't have unforeseen forces that are working against you. I know, 12:12 on the clock. So this is about exposing what demons are in your energy field and what they are doing or capable of doing behind the scenes without you knowing. All right, they're not going to reveal themselves to you. Even if they show up in your dreams, they're not going to show you their true identity. So they can use any faces they want. They can disguise themselves. That's why they are hidden forces. So this is going to expose them a little, and then we're going to look at the divine angels and gods and stuff that are also in your energy field on your spiritual ascension. We'll get final advice from your soul and your spiritual team for you and close out your read. Okay, so divine, please show me, expose the demonic entities that are, or the hidden forces that are on Taurus's spiritual ascension path. I want 3. Woo! God, look at that. This pile is way too much, right? Can they all be on? I don't want to scare you guys. Let's do it. Let's just say that the cards were too heavy for my hands. I just want 3. Show me 3 prominent ones for the majority of the Tauruses that work, for all of the Tauruses here on their spiritual ascension path. Okay, we got it. We got the 3. Or is it 2? Okay, we got 2. We'll take that. So we have the Tower. So unexpected crash of things and the Lovers. See, why wouldn't it come through your Lovers? Because you guys are lovers. You're into love and money. So I'm not surprised to see this type of energy here. The interruptions because of your lovers. I'm also reading that like your love life brings the interruptions, the Tower moments in a way. But I don't want to go too far. But let's see the Tower here. This entity is called Vasago. Alright, Vasago. Promoter of discord. Listen to this. Listen to this, okay? War, arguments, and falsehood. Gives generous responses. But don't forget the part where they are promoter of discord. So you are always arguing with your partner. And you don't know why. You always think that something is definitely working against you when it comes to your romantic situation. Okay? Pay attention to what I'm saying. Promoter of discord, causing commotion, war, arguments, and falsehood. Gives generous responses. It's ridiculous. This is something that is in your energy field. Alright? Who do you think you are fighting with? It's the people that are closest to you. The lovers. So causes women. This entity demon here is the lovers, right? Called Zipar. And this entity is like causes women to love men and brings them together in love. Can make women barren. Do you hear that? It will cause you to bring, the females to love a man and bring someone into your life. But then look at what else they can do. They can make the women barren. So you have to understand these entities and what they are doing behind the scenes and stuff. Okay, equate that into your life and see what's going on. Alright? Gives answers concerning past, present, and future, can make one invisible. You see? So you got to really understand what's going on here and the type of energies around you hidden that you don't understand. This one is complete chaos. These two things here, entities, they are complete chaos in your relationships. So if you find yourself arguing and always in trouble or going back and forth with your person, understand what's going on. Understand it. Because just because you're going through initiation does not mean that you are like, you're like devoid of dark entities attaching themselves to your energy field. In fact, the more you are on a spiritual path, the more you are open to all of it. That's the truth. Believe it or not. Alright? So, I know you know. I don't want to talk to you like you don't know, but you know. It's just an expression. So don't take it personal, loves. Let's get on there. What else do we have here? Oh yeah. I said I was going to look at the deities and the angels and stuff also. So the beings of light, or the ones that are more favorable to you, how you want to put this. The gods and goddesses that are on your spiritual ascension path with you, they're already in your energy field. So let me explain. If these deities are already in your energy field and they are there, they are open and willing. If they show up now, they are telling you that they've always been at your service. They've been helping you even. Alright? Because some energies about you pull them in anyway. So all you have to do is actually acknowledge them and pick whoever you know, or use all of them to your advantage in helping you. Not take advantage. You can't take advantage of anything. I'm just saying, like, whatever help you need, they are readily available to you. You can work with them. You can embody their energy. They can give you extra protection, strength, guidance, all that. Okay, so you need these allies, and I'm showing you what's hidden in the dark, and I'm showing you what's hidden in the light as well. All right, that is all on your team, ready to help you through your ascension process. So divine gods. All right, my axe fell out already. Ooh, you got the power that just flew out. Okay, so you have the ancient goddess Mayat, you know, beautiful winged deity. I love Mayat. The ancient goddess of Egypt is also a concept representing balance, harmony, order, law, truth, justice. She's a beautiful winged goddess who is presented with ostrich wings as truth. The concept and principle of Mayat is to keep order and truth within the land. Energies, truthfulness, justice, and balance. You get that? If you're going to be a writer in your oracle, you have to be honest and truthful. All right? It's like the king of swords and the queen of swords energy. It has to be balanced. You have to be someone of truth. Okay? I feel like there's an aspect of you that would be revealing a lot of truths, right? Because it's truths unveiled. Okay, you also have Ashtar, all right? The goddess Ashtar is also known as Inanna in the ancient Mesopotamia. She's a goddess who is characterized with the power of knowledge, right? Makes sense, you're a scribe. Love, beauty, fertility, and sexual desire, her powers were also exemplified in food production, where she was the goddess of rain and thunderstorm. She's a representation of the spring equinox, energies, birth, fertility, sexual desire, and love. It sounds like Venus energy to me. Food, desire, sexual energy, all that is Taurus. So she's already there. Ishtar. Okay, Inanna. Oh, look, I think you have Ptah. Oh, you have another Egyptian god here, Ptah. You have quite a lot of the Egyptian, well, this is another one. Yeah, you have quite a bit of them. So it's Ptah here is like it's an Egyptian god as well, and he's a creator god known for his craftsman. He's often described as an abstract form of self-created one. What? It makes sense, right? You are the death card, you've mastered the death card and the magician. So if you're self-created God, in other words, this makes sense why it's in your energy. Because you can recreate yourself, you know, you're self-created. Like, you come back. You see what I mean? The rise of the phoenix, all those things I was saying is all connecting. Alright. Who made, okay, so self-created one, who made the universe by the wish of his heart. His creative power was speaking words into extinction. It was said that He spoke the words, and the words was created. Energies, craftsman, architect, creator, wisdom. Once again, the scribe comes in. So watch your mouth. Your mouth has power, right? If you're an oracle, which you are through this initiation, and you've been able to see the truth behind the veil in people by looking at them through the soul, and your words coming in this place of the God words, like the words carrying power, you have to watch what you're saying unto people. You have to watch it, because your words carry creation. Your words carry so much power. And you know, it makes sense that Ptah will be in your energy as the oracle. All right. We also have La Santissima here. All right, with the symbol, this is what is showing. La Santissima is the Piedra Iman, a powerful spirit in the Palo Mayombe sect. And La Santissima Piedra Iman is known to bring money and wealth. Are you surprised? So you can just bring La Santissima into your, build an altar for her, and she can help you with that money that you want so much, because you are in that money vibration. You are Taurus. Don't be ever ashamed to say, I'm all about getting my dough, whether I use spiritual means or not. And people make you feel guilty for being all about your cash. Don't pay them any attention. So he is widely used. Oh, it's a he. I thought it was a female, sorry. He is widely used in the Latin business world, energies, money, wealth, and prosperity. Ooh, La Santissima. Okay, what are you gonna do? Work with him? Okay, yeah, you have some Hindu god called Parvati. Okay, so Parvati is the Hindu goddess of love. Parvati is part of the triple Hindu goddesses that include Lakshmi and Saraswati, the mother of goddess of Hinduism. Parvati can bring you creative energy, which is all Taurus energy. Parvati is depicted as the beautiful, benevolent woman wearing a red dress, energy, motherly love, fertility, creative money. Creative energy, sorry. Creative money is interesting, right? Power and devotion. So that's another deity on your side here. Oh, we also have Osiris. Powerful. Okay, so Osiris is the god of the underworld, right? Hence that death energy that we saw. All right. With death energy also being the tower energy that we saw with that demon tower. So you will be thinking, oh, okay, oh yeah, you know, it is your greatest power and still your greatest enemy. Everything that you are powerful in, think of it in the opposite. That's what's attached to you. Naturally, that's what I think. Anyways, my opinion. So Osiris is one of the most notable gods, right? The great god of the dead. I told you. Osiris was well known for the metaphysical mythology of him being cut up into 14 pieces. The green god. Energies, insight, visualization, depth of understanding, subconscious mind. This is going beyond the veil and getting what you need. Rising from the dead, because he was put back together, wasn't he? Yes. So you have to understand. These are all in alignment with your initiation. Let's look at the divine angels that are on your spiritual team as well. Hope you're enjoying your read. If you're really on your spiritual path, this should really bring you excitement. One more. All right, my angels. Who else? Okay. We have the counselor, Archangel Azrael. All right. Some of you with this scribe, you can really talk some healing words to people. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. You have it naturally. All right. So Archangel Azrael is on your team. Look, I didn't even know. I already put Archangel Azrael. This was underneath the deck. So Archangel Azrael as the counselor is on your team, and Archangel Azrael here again being the one that helps you to deal with the dead loved ones, right? Because he's saying that your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of the worries and feel their love and blessing. So he plays both roles, where he helps you to use your medium powers to connect with information from people who have passed on, right? But also there's an aspect to him that also helps you to be that counselor that you are naturally born to be. So definitely double Archangel Azrael in your energy. Archangel Azrael is really in your energy. You also have Archangel Jophiel and you have Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is about courage. You need courage to speak truth. You need courage to write your truth. You need courage to speak into existence. You need courage to fight what needs to come out. right? You need courage all the way around, but especially if you're a truth speaker, everybody will choke you for this. They'll stop your throat chakra. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. You see, because if you ascribe, you're coming with your own energy. People are not going to take you very lightly. You need that courage. So that's why you have Archangel Ariel on your side, protecting and guiding you to stand by your belief system, stand by your truths, to be able to overcome everything. So Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. This is like a Taurus energy to me. So this angel is there helping you with your patience to watch your whole thing come together. This spiritual ascension path is really making you powerful, stronger, even more alert into your who you are. All right, now I'm gonna go into some let me see if there's any other like fairies or whatever in your energy, and then I'll put animal kingdom, all that for you. Let's see who else is in your energy field. We have Yemaya. It's also another Yemaya is the goddess of the ocean. Oops. Message from Earth and Oshun is showing up as well. So, and you have the guardian angel. Definitely, this is about temperance, balancing things out. Okay, it's also in your energy field. All right. Let's move on. There's not much coming from there. Let's tap into the animal spirits. What is your animal spirit because of this ascension? Which animal is your animal spirit because of this ascension here? Taurus, divine. Okay, we got the magic dragonfly. Okay, so to embrace my transformation, I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I'm blessed. So you letting go of the past is a death process, isn't it? Nothing is a coincidence that the dragonfly will be your spirit animal. So what does this mean? If you start seeing dragonflies, it's connected to your initiation, right? But it's also saying that you're going through a process of letting go of something, right? It's a reminder in a way. So you can study more into dragonfly, get more information. But that's your spirit animal. You also have the loon underneath there, talking about intuition, which we also talked about. You tapping more into your intuition, right? You know, practicing your inner knowing, not being scared to express that. So now we're gonna go to the advice from your own souls, and then we'll end with final advice from your spiritual team. So what advice does your own souls have for you on your spiritual ascension path, my Tauruses? Yeah, overcome the competition, the conflicts, and the inner conflicts, but also the external conflicts here. You have a lot of competition too, is what your soul is saying. Okay, you will receive justice with anybody that's trying to interfere with you, that's causing chaos and drama and like upsetting you and putting you through quite a bit here. Any opposing forces is going to be removed with the justice here. All right, all you need to do is stay strong. That's what your soul is saying. Stay strong. Know that there's karmic justice coming for this 5 of Wands. All this competition and people, you know, hiding in the dark but silently competing and causing chaos in your energy, right? Creating tension and confusion and imbalance in your energy. It's going to all work itself out, you know, because karma is going to come and fix all this and put you in a place of balance. All you need to do is continue to stay strong-minded, continue to stay true to yourself, be brave as you go through this, because it's healing your heart anyway, and you're about to follow your dreams even more than you've always been, okay, because of this initiation. So that's what your souls are saying. Let's go ahead and get final advice from your spiritual team, and that's it for you, my Tauruses. It's a long read, but I feel it's so worth it, because yeah, it is what it is. So from your spiritual team that has shown themselves here today, my Tauruses, what is the final advice that you all have for, okay, shadow? Okay, something about working on some shadow work. Oh my god. Oh, cards are acting funny. Longevity and joy. Okay. Yeah, this is about health, protecting your health, healing yourself, working on your shadows that's connected to your health problems, which is probably bad eating habits, looking at things from a longevity point of view, working on this shadow aspects of yourself and operating from joy. Okay, it's like tapping into that inner strength of yours, that solar plexus energy, and try to create that happiness within yourself. Okay, yeah, clearing your space with the sage as I've split it. I don't know why I decided to split it, but this is an advice from your spiritual team. It's like you're in for the long haul. Be in for the long haul is what they are saying. Love your challenges. Okay, see what I mean? Love your challenges. So surmount your challenges, your shadow side, with love, with joy. Don't let it beat you down. You are also in the flow of abundance all the time. Okay, what else do you have to tell the Tauruses, divine, about their spiritual initiation? What is your advice? What messages do you have for them? Okay. Centering the divine light within yourself. Okay, when you meditate and the energy is coming, you need to sit in it for a while. Divine. And find your center. Always find your balance in your center. Download divine love. You need a lot of love healing here. Oneness is showed up again, which we already saw in your chakras, right? Functioning from divine love, functioning from the heart space, sitting in your energies when you meditate and allowing that light to stay within you. Hold it for as long as you can. Download divine love is really like feeling it, knowing that you are loved literally by the divine. And if you feel like you're not loved, open up to divine and let divine pour love into you. Yes. That made me sad. I feel sad. You know how I got the sense of loneliness in your read? I feel sad because of that. Like some of you deep within feels like, you know, like love. It's like you lack love and you need love. Sort of. That's what I'm getting from that. It's like you lack love and you need love. Always cleanse and shield your energy and learn to forgive people, especially the romantic ones that have hurt you so much, my Tauruses. This will open up your heart. Write it down. It will help with the healing process. Also, this is divine saying you are a writer. That is the initiation that you're going through. The more you write, the better you'll be. Final advice from your spirit team. Angels, gods, what else do you have to say to the Tauruses? Ooh. Alright. We got 3. Perfect. Underneath the compassion. Treat yourself with compassion. Go into nature. Alright. There's an aspect of you that need to accept your situation and how you are, where you are in your life at all times. Alright. Accepting who you are, your power, what you are here to do is also a form of like strength in yourself. You see, I feel like this alternative is like a lot of you need healing and you need spiritual healing. That's why the divine love download was also there. You need to call on your angels to help you heal. Use Reiki, use other stuff, because I feel like there's a lot of pain in your energy field, in your heart chakra, preferably, like especially. All right, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen, but this is not the natural way. This has to be the spiritual healing sort of that you need. But ask them. They are saying ask them for this type of healing, or go for Reiki healing, stuff like that, gemstone healing. Use the alternative way, herbal healing, other forms of natural healing. Go into nature, you know, like breathing exercises, breath healing, using breath to re-energize and align your chakras in some ways. It's all necessary here. It's like this is what you need to heal within. I feel like This is what they're saying. Breathing alone can even do so much by clearing your mental space a lot. Alright, a lot of you have health issues with even the health there that we saw, and it's like it could be love issues that has turned into heart problems. It could be anything like that, and it's like you need to pay attention to your health. You need to pay attention to healing your wounds, psychological, spiritual ones, soul ones, all that. You need to heal it, definitely, through the spiritual ways. Find different ways, spiritual ways to reach this. All right, some of you, this healing stems from bloodlines, childhood, mother problems, like home situations, all that too. You need to work on it. But anyway, my darlings, in the end of the day, this is where you are, and this is the initiation you're going through, and the heart needs healing, period. That's what the spiritual team has to say to you. I hope you enjoyed your ascension read. I'll definitely talk to you all soon. Thank you so much, and bye.